Yes. So, state and society in the Midvale India from the Cholas to the Mughals. This is a lesson we are seeing actually. In that, we seen what is some of the introduction of the Cholas and Vijayanagar and the Mughals and the arrival of Europeans. These are all we seen. Next, we are going to see about the how the impact on polity, how the administration actually. So first, yes, we're going to see in under the one topic, impact on polity. Under that one topic, we're going to see everything about the Cholas, about the what is that, Muslim kingdoms, Delhi Sultanate, Vijayanagara Empire, and the Mughals and arrival of Europeans. Everything we're going to see in the single topic, impact on polity. The Chola period, the administrative machinery was what is that? Reorganized during Chola rule. Space is not there. Reorganized during the Chola rule actually. The basic, C is not, the basic unit village will be called as a Ur. It's all very important. Village will be called as a Ur, sub-region will be called as a Nadu, district will be called as a Kotam. Very important. This kind of methodology was followed by the Cholas. Village will be called as a Ur and sub-region will be called as a Nadu and district will be called as a Kotam. How we can understand means nowadays also we have district, taluk and village. The same Ur, Nadu, Kotam. Kotam, Nadu, Ur. Okay, Kotam means district, Nadu means taluk, you can understand, sub-region, Ur means village. Okay, and the tax also was not collected, especially on the Brahmins. Brahmadaya, that methodology will be called as a Brahmadaya actually. What does it means? Tax-free villages granted to the Brahmins were known as a Brahmadaya. Okay, and marketing centers they followed, that all will be called as a Nagaram. Okay, for each and everything, for example, villages there means for separate assembly will be there, for Nadu separate assembly will be there, district, in the Kotam separate assemblies will be there. These are all the people, they have any problem means they will discuss in the assembly. That assembly heads will be discussed with the higher authorities or maybe to the kings. Okay, for all one assembly is there and they will be responsible for maintenance and the management. Who is responsible for maintenance management? Assembly is the maintenance and management. What is responsible for maintenance and the management? Next one, and at the Chola period we have number of temples. For example, what is it? Tanjai Bagadishwara temple, Gangaikonda Cholapuram. Most of the temples was builded new and already existing temple is there. No, that all renovate. Some of the temples are renovated and it was used for multifunctional for a social and a economic institutions. Okay, so the new temples are constructed and existing become multifunctional social and economic instruction. Any functions or any temple festivals or some other discussions you want to done means they use that old temple for doing that all. Okay, so these are all shows what does it means. It reflect on the growing of prosperity. They grow everything are good actually in that particular Chola period. Okay, so after that slightly the established of Islamic rule Delhi made impact on the Indian society. Slightly in north side, what is that? Delhi Sultanate was started. Actually, they are all settled near to Kerala. Initially, they settled in the Kerala. The situation changed when Islam became a state power. But when they actually, what is that? Everything was the same. The Europeans also came to do for doing business only, and straightly they are all what is that? Implement the powers, and finally they occupied the places and they ruled near to 200 years, more than 200 years. Is it or not? The same Muslims also. Initially, they reached the Kerala coast for the trading purpose only. But after finally, what is that? They got the power. Muslim kingdoms in Delhi as well as in the Deccan also attracted the migrants from the Persia and Arabia. What is that? Actually, at starting time, Portuguese people they entered into India and they're doing the business and started to get the powers. And by following that, some of the Persians people and Arabian peoples are started to migrate from their places. From Persia, they migrated to India. This resulting in a transfer of cultural and technical techniques. What is that? Technical influence. So actually, how we want to understand means the Hindu people. I am not mentioning the religion actually. For understanding the history, we want to speak this all. Our Hindus' origin is India only. Hindus' origin is India only. Muslims are in this way only they entered into our India. Actually, they are doing reached our India for doing business only. Slightly they got the power and they what is that? Persian people, Arabian people, or some other areas of the Muslim people have started to migrate from their place to India. and they are all settled, and they are also become one population in our India nowadays. Okay, and the slightly cultures also implemented in our India, and local peoples also some of the peoples are what is that converted into Muslims. Okay, so this resulting in the transfer of cultural and technical influence. These are all the data we are getting from some of the historian writers. Overall, that people means Al-Biruni, Ibn Battuta actually, and Ferishta. Historians provide valuable information about the rulers and the events, especially Delhi Sultanate. Okay, then after that, if you see me, which are all the Delhi Sultanate, this is all happening in the north. The same north and up to middle India, that's only Deccan areas. After that, we are Vijayanagar Empire, completely south, completely changed compared to any other kingdoms in that particular time. Their administration is different actually. Administrative and social institutional structures of the South India. The Vijayanagar Empire changed the administrative and social institutional structures of the South India. Okay, then military officers will be called as the Nayaks. Okay, in that Nayaks, some of the peoples will be called as a Palaikas. Especially the Palaikas are the Palaikas name given to the Nayaks in the South Tamil Nadu actually. Like that only we got the Veerapandya Kattabomman, Umaithurai, these are all the people. They are all Palaikas. How many Palaikas is there? Near to 72. Vijayanagar Empire came up in the Madurai. Vijayanagar Empire came up in the Madurai, Tanjavur, Senji actually. The spelling will be in this manner only. Genji. Okay, Senji actually. Vijayanagar Empire came upon in the Madurai, Tanjavur and the Senji. These are all the places ruled by the Vijayanagar Empire only, but it was administered by Nayak people under the help of Palaikaras. Okay. Yes. Then after Mughal Empire, completed transform of economy and society in the North India. Mughal Empire, they entered in the North India, you know, Babur. Up to Aurangzeb. In that very important king we want to tell means Akbar. The empire was consolidated under Akbar. It became a powerful empire in the world at one time. Mughal empires only became a very powerful empire in the world. The arrival of Europeans in India, colonial rule in India under British, the explosion demand for the Indian textiles in the European markets. So, when the Mughals are at one time, they are all very powerful in all over the world. At the end of the Aurangzeb is a last very familiar ruler. Very familiar ruler means Aurangzeb. Slightly, the Europeans are entered into our India and started to occupy. And colonial rule of British people was implemented. And for our Indian texts, most of the wanted was happen in the European market. So that's the main reason the British are started to doing trades in our India and started to implement their powers on our country, on our people also. Okay, so next everything. So next we're going to see about the society. What is the caste, religion, and everything, culture, everything we're going to see. That we can see in the next class. Okay, up to this, understand properly, and these are all just I made a hints alone. Actually, you have very big data available in the book. Check it once. Okay, so do your work on time. Stay safe. Stay home. Thank you.